Dark, you said.
Yeah. Pretty dark.
It's gonna be a dark topic.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a bit of a dark topic, but
Dark, you said.
Yeah. Pretty dark.
it's gonna be a dark topic.
Yeah. Very dark indeed.
But actually, let's leave it like this because it's a dark topic.
Ominous. Yeah. Wait. Just find
There
where
we
I can.
go.
Yes.
There we go. But have you ever had the feeling that you do not want to exist? In a sense that your life never happened, and if you don't wake up tomorrow, nothing's gonna change. No one's gonna remember you, no one's gonna miss you, they won't even know that you existed.
Yes.
Have you ever had that feeling?
Mondays. Yeah.
No.
Before. Not in a while though.
That's good,
Yeah.
and I'm happy for you. But recently, I started watching videos of people on YouTube who are 20, 30, 40 years old who claim that they have never had a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And what they all share is they want the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't want the feeling. They want the phenom to happen
Mm-hmm.
where they just never existed. They're erased from history. No one's gonna miss them. And I think that's a very cynical and a very discomforting feeling to have. Because no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, how your life has been, you have an impact on other people. Imagine if one person that you know disappears. It doesn't matter if you like them or not. Your life is going to change so much because of them never existing. You won't be the person you are because someone never existed. And to me, it's astounding how people... Because I'm not going to lie. I've also had that feeling. I'm sure everyone, at least once in their life, had that feeling. But it's astounding how people live with that feeling for years, for decades. And it's heartbreaking to me.
Yeah.
You said that you had that feeling, but not anymore.
Yeah.
May I ask what changed your mind?
I started having shit to do. Like, when you don't have shit to do, you have that feeling. Because, like, you're doing nothing, you're just lying in bed, like, damn, I want this to change. But the moment you start having shit to do, it's like, okay, I gotta do this Monday, I gotta do this Wednesday, I gotta do this Friday. You know, a good scene that, like, I really like, that's something similar to this, was the Afterlife when Ricky Gervais was, like, planning to kill himself. And it's like, okay, let's see my schedule. No, I gotta do that on Monday. I gotta do that on Thursday. Can't even kill yourself. Like, legit, once you start filling up your schedule and doing stuff in life, this kind of feeling has disappeared. Because I think they're really a product of feeling hopeless and lost. At its core, it is. The moment you find your belonging is when it disappears because, well, okay, I gotta do this. You know, even it's the most stupid shit, like, okay, I gotta go someplace, crank a valve or whatever, just that thing, that's my entire day. It's my purpose. It's the most small thing, but it's my purpose.
And the reason why I wanted to talk about this topic for so long is because I feel most people don't hear this. They don't understand that no matter how unproductive you are, a day, a week, a month, a year, it doesn't matter. You as a person are beautiful, and it's heartbreaking for me again when someone has that feeling because, like you said, they do not do anything. I understand most people are battling depression, most people are battling suicidal thoughts. This is not suicide, technically. This is not suicide. This is just the need to disappear.
Yeah.
But most of the time you hear people say this when they're like, oh, well, I've never had a friend in life. I was never told I'm worth it in life. Mm-hmm. And it's concerning to me how many people experience this. Like, I'm not saying that it's not their fault for not having friends, because I was a person who didn't have friends in the past. I was afraid of talking to people.
Still are.
True.
That's what they talk to
True.
you.
That's what they talk to me. Yeah, exactly. But no, the thing is, what I want to say. Again, I'm not attacking anyone because I know it can be hard. But the moment you start talking to people, it doesn't have to be someone you know. Like just a cashier asks them how their day is. You're gonna have a shift in your behavior because you're gonna slowly learn how to talk to people. And I recently had a friend who told me that they are not happy with themselves because they cannot bring themselves to talk to people. Like physically can't bring themselves to talk to people. My advice is always try to have the most dumbass conversations, like most surface level conversations with people who you will never see again. Like the cashier, like a taxi driver, like someone on public transport.
Yeah.
I really was astounded when my friends who were telling me this were like, you know what, I've never thought about that. Because you are so self-absorbed in this bubble where you just don't want to be, to the point where you don't want to meet other people because it's going to be easier to disappear. But the moment you start meeting other people, life gets beautiful. Like, it's stupid, and I'm sorry for using this word, but it's stupid not to give life a chance. And like you said, oh yeah, I can't kill myself because I gotta walk the dog tomorrow. But it's a beautiful way of staying busy and finding reasons to live. There was a study, I think it was in New York City, where a journalist wanted to see what different kind of people, like different professions, can find beautiful about New York. They were dumbfounded when the musicians were like, "Oh, listen to the sounds." When the painters were like, "Oh, look at all this beautiful art." When the geologists were like, "Oh, look at this beautiful rock that you can't find anywhere else." Like, it's so simple. It's such a little thing, but it can bring you joy. And I personally believe that it can help you overcome this feeling. And I know this is more like a monologue, but I really wanted to talk about this because a lot of people need to hear that you guys are worth. And everyone deserves the chance to experience life. The only reason why you might feel like you're not experiencing it is because of yourself. You're self-sabotaging. I know this is hard to hear, but as people who have been there, the moment you step out of your comfort zone, it's gonna be hard. But in the long run, it's gonna do wonders. Do you have anything to add? Just so it's not the Lego rant.
No. I had when you were talking, I remember this one psychoanalytical theory where like your surface level conscience manifests what your subconscious actually wants. And I think that there was a study about this ages ago where the psychologists basically discovered that whenever someone is depressed and they develop suicidal thoughts, not all times, like not all times, but in a majority of times, it's actually because they're suppressing thoughts of wanting to kill someone. Because usually it's like, okay, I'm being bullied, I'm not worth it, I wanna kill myself. What they're really thinking is, if this person wasn't alive, I wouldn't be bullied, my life would be so much better. Or like, I don't know, my parents are abusing me, I wanna kill myself because I'm not worthy. I actually wanna kill them because they're abusers. And the theory was like, okay, subconsciously, you feel the complete opposite from what you manifest. And I see a speck of this in this feeling. Like, I don't want to exist. Like, it would be better if I didn't exist. No, it's actually quite the opposite. You want to exist to your life's full extent. You just don't know how.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, you want to absolutely exist. You want to be present. You want to be absolutely relevant. But the how is the problem. Because, every milestone, every achievement in life is a sequence.
Yeah.
It isn't just like, we're there. And people can't visualize the sequence. For example, we're talking about my book because these days I'm finally publishing it.
Yep. And congratulations on that
Thank
video.
you. Thank you. Like, people The masses.
Link in the description
Yeah.
to go check out his
Yeah.
book.
The masses will only see like the promotion of the final book. They won't see at the beginning of the year when I started like you're looking for material to read, to study, and when I sit down every session to write the book, and now when I'm going to register to do all of this, publish it, all those processes. It's a chain, which will finally be seen at the end.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's much harder to visualize that. I'd say not even harder. It's impossible to visualize that. You just have to thrust yourself in there and like Bob's jar, hope for the best.
Yeah.
But at least you're doing something. That's the thing. Once you're doing something, you're much more confident in your stride.
I mean, I love how you mentioned curling yourself
Yeah.
or yamcha yourself.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say this and then I'm gonna be done because I think I annoyed them for long enough.
Yeah.
There was this one wrestler, Tommy Dreamer. I think I've told you about the whole thing where he was part of WCW or ECW, sorry, and then WWE bought them out, but then he realized that the previous owner was getting paid, so he was left jobless. He moved back with his parents, and he just wanted not to exist. So he planned on taking a gun, going to an event, killing himself and the previous owner. The reason why he didn't do that was because of one phone call. One guy called him and he was like, okay dude, I know times are hard, but I just want you to know that we haven't forgotten about you. We appreciate everything you've done. It's that simple to help someone. It's that simple to help someone.
Yeah.
So all I want to say is if you know someone like this, please reach out to them.
Yeah.
Tell them that they're worth. Anything else to add?
Give them shit to do.
Exactly.
Like, affirming their resistance is okay. Give them shit to do. Like, it isn't, what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't have to be a task. Make a plan for them. Okay, let's go and have fun. Like, they'll have something to do. It'll be meaning. Like, something that they can plan for, something they don't know what will happen. It just will. Yeah.
Because we're going back to the light.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, just show love to the people around you.
Yeah.
And as always, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.